What's up, you guys? It's your boy Samurai King 8 here, back with another One Piece review. This time for chapter 883, Mirinda. I hope I pronounced that right, because I do not know what that word is. Well, in the chapter I found out, but before this I had never heard that word. But we're gonna just hop on into this, man. It's a very short chapter. I liked it, but it was very short and got through it real quick. I was scared when I was reading it. I was like, damn, this felt like the type of chapter short like this where we're gonna get a break afterwards. So I'm glad we didn't get a break, so let's hop right in. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about here is the cover page. It's Ideo, and we're gonna follow him. You know, we were following all the Straw Hat, Grand Fleet, Pirates, and it's him and that assassin dude, and it said join a fight and beat up both sides. That's wow. So they just hopped into a fight and just beat up both sides, not even trying to figure out who's good and then wrong and all that stuff. But that's a deal, and you know, he a boxer, so I guess that's kind of his forte. But so we hop into the chapter and we get some more fighting, and we see Luffy is doing the muscle balloon, and he's about to transform into Gear 4, and Katakuri stops him. Now, it was interesting there because Katakuri said something after that, and it took me a minute to kind of realize what he was saying. He said, "As I fight you, I remind myself why faced with an obvious power-up, it's essential to just shut up and observe." Now, him saying that and him knocking Luffy basically out of that transformation, he wrapped Luffy up in Machi, and then he started doing like his awakening, and it looks his awakening is very similar to Doflamingo's, with the whole getting items, like not items, sorry, controlling the area around you and making the area just attack you. But the difference here is his is a lot bigger than Doflamingo. Doflamingo was just like kind of like little string blades. Katakuri's is like big fucking wall bombs or some shit. Like it's big. It's really big. Not bombs, sorry. Like just, you know, just Machi. And when it hits, when it hits Luffy, it kind of makes just Machi. It was kind of weird to me. I was like, okay, so it's not like really solid. It's just a Machi, so it makes sense. But because Luffy was able to eat his way out of it after he buried him in it. But I was wondering here, why did he stop Luffy's transformation? Because I was wondering because of that. Because of course we knew it later on that he didn't really want to do his snack time thing. He said he was peeved because he missed snack time. It was like 40 minutes over, and I thought, I'm like, maybe that's why he tried to end the rear early like that. And the other thing was, I was like, well, didn't he see in one of his visions that Luffy was going to transform to Gear 4? So I was like, well, if he saw that, I was thinking, well, maybe he wanted to stop because he saw that. But my mind said, well, okay, if he saw him do the transformation, then he didn't stop it. And because I guess he could rewrite history, I'm not really sure. But I was like, if he saw him transform, because my thing here is this: if you can see into the future like that and you find somebody, if you don't see them dead or down and you can control your visions, then you might want to keep fighting that person until you see that vision. Now, because I was thinking about that, because for some reason I thought about Yuha from Bleach, you know, the last enemy of Bleach, and a lot of people did not like, but they liked him as the character, but they didn't like him as the last enemy because they didn't like how his powers and all that stuff was, and how hexed he was. I mean, of course I liked how hexed he was, but it was just kind of hard because, see, when you make a character really strong like Yuha, and I think Naruto had the same problem too, you write yourself into a corner and you have to kind of figure out a bullshit way of why the main character should win. Because I mean, because you're not gonna have the main character die, especially not in this stage of the series. Now Bleach, they probably could have, and Naruto could have too, but in this stage, now we're not gonna do that. And for the most part, don't let Oda's going their route, but this is my thing when I see an overpowered character, because I just don't want to see the mangaka write himself into a corner and then have to make a bullshit reason why he get defeated. This is my opinion on that. I just don't want to see that happen here, which I highly doubt, because Oda's too smart for that. Like, and not to down talk Naruto's and Bleach mangakas, because I respect them and like them too. You know, I'm not a fan of Naruto. I respect them. Mirinda kicks in, and Katakuri wants to go eat, so he eats his donuts and everything. He makes a little house that kind of look like the house from the two twins that almost got eaten by that witch lady. Try to cook her. It kind of looks like that house made of candy. Kind of her house was made. Well, his house is made of Machi. Her house was made of candy, which I guess is kind of similar. You know, Machi's not. Well, I guess it is kind of like candy because it's sweet. I don't know, but it's a bunch of donuts, and you know, Luffy gets up and he runs off all the fat and all the other dudes. Because that felt like, to me, that little part there with the Luffy talk to them dudes, and it felt like it went on a little too much. But I was like, oh, it's only 4 pages, so it's not too bad. And I guess I said that because the chapter wasn't like as long as it usually is, and it flowed very quickly when you read it. And like it wasn't nothing like you look around. Because when I reading One Piece, I'm like looking for different stuff. We're really nothing around that kind of stood out to me. But seeing Luffy in that big form running around kind of reminded me of Usopp when he was training over the 2 years and he got really fat on that island with the that dude that was training. I can't think of his name now. And it took Usopp, I think, a long time to lose that weight, and it took freaking Luffy like maybe a few minutes or seconds to just run around and jog around and drop all that weight. So that's pretty crazy how quick his metabolism is. Y'all, his digestion system work, because you get that big from eating. You should take a dump at some point, and I don't think he has at any point. But let's not get into all that. So it's cool there to see Luffy use his observation haki to figure out that Katakuri was in that little house that he made for himself. Cause them dudes were lying. So, he loves to some other business. And Luffy like, yeah, I call bullshit on that shit. Cause he eating donuts and everything. And they were like, that haki too? I'm like, nah, that's not haki. Luffy just got all the nose of all freaking bloodhound when it comes to food. So he used the other gun. He busts into the house, and we see Katakuri in there eating. And then it was crazy. It was pretty funny how Oda had Brulee's words playing in the background, like, you know, how he never laid down. He always looked down on the ground. He's a galleon. He's a calm and powerful guy. Like, you know, he just basically just a strict guy. And we see him with his mouth wide open. Like, we better even see Luffy eat with his mouth open like that. Sipping tea, laying down, just chilling. I ain't see much problem with that, but like the dudes discussed, them chefs, they discussed. They was like, wow. They felt like, I'm trying to understand it, because like to them it was like the most, like they love the person you respect the most and who you have the most respect for. Because think about it, this dude got $1 billion bounty, and he also is like holds the Big Mom Pirates together. And think about like the person you respect the most. I don't know who it is, but let's just say you go and you see them just act completely different than how you imagine they would act. You're gonna be feeling some type of way too about that character or person. And so you see his mouth all ripped up and stuff. And cause I was wondering, I'm like, damn, how is his mouth that wide open? He got them scars. So I was thinking, what happened there with them scars? Did he get his mouth like? Did he open up his mouth so wide one time that he may have just like his mouth was hanging, or was it an attack that happened? Or was he fighting somebody? Like, where them scars come from? Because he felt some type of way about them talking about his like a torn mouth and all that stuff, and them even seeing that. Because he always hides his mouth, so maybe he's like don't like people seeing him that way, seeing his mouth, because he's subconsciously, I don't know, hates it or something. I don't know. He thinks he's ugly. He thinks he's like a monster. I don't know what the reason here could be, because it pissed him off because he killed them 3 chefs who just made his food. Like he knew, like I think one of the names. He said one of the names, and he just killed them. Dude, with one dude who said who said something about it, and then the other 2 dudes he just killed them because they were like, oh man, we won't tell anybody my mouth was torn open. And he was like, whose mouth torn open? He fucking did a machi. Now that was crazy, a machi block. So he made like this big ass glove gauntlet thing and used haki with it and punched these dudes with one punch and killed them. I was like, wow. And all this showed that blood and everything. Cause I don't get down with that blood like that. So that's pretty fucking crazy. And let's see here. And then we had this big haki clash, which I would love to see in the anime. Because Katakuri anime, oh man, that's gonna be dope. I'm gonna react to that when he dudes hit the fight. And then let's see here. It looks like his haki is stronger than Luffy's haki. And you know, we saw that before with like Zoro when he was fighting Pika. You know, when your haki is stronger than somebody, you can like fuck them up really. And Luffy was kind of fortunate to not get like his haki fucked up, like not to get his arm fucked up or even get like knocked out, something like that. But he got a kick in, and then after that, Luffy was like kind of happy, like, damn, I got a kick in. And he's like, okay, now I figured out your power. So I was like, so Luffy figured out, what did he figure out about his power from that one kick? Because I was thinking, I was like, well, maybe if Katakuri is attacking, that's his weak point. But I was like, no, because remember we fought him before when Luffy was fighting him. He was attacking one way, and he read where Luffy was gonna go, and he attacked down with like a kick or so. I can't remember exactly how he did it. So I was like, that may not be it. And then Luffy goes to Gear 4 like really fast, and that's really good to see that Luffy can go that quickly, because I already know in the anime that part right there, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like in that smoke and all that stuff. He's gonna be doing the Gear 4 little bounce thing like he did before. So I'm pretty sure that's probably how Toei gonna handle it, because that's how they get down. And then Luffy says you're powerful, you're super strong, but you're not invincible. And then he does a King Kong gun. A Kong gun, and Katakuri blocks it, and it's the end of the chapter. Like I said, very quick chapter. Like I want to say maybe 16, 17 pages. Yeah, 17 pages. No, I think less than that. I need to look at it again. But excuse me, maybe like 15 pages. But there's pretty much a chapter out there. I'm like, damn. So I was really racking my brain on this. I'm like, what could Luffy have figured out by his power? Because I was like, no, it can't be the attack thing. Because if that's what Luffy was thinking, then he would need the Kong on with Katakuri attacking him. So he didn't do that. So I was like, well, fuck, what is this thing that Luffy figured out? And because we know Luffy, it's kind of like Goku and Naruto too. They're like fighting genius. They may not be the most intelligent person in the world, but they're gonna be like fighting smart. And I'm interested in this as a chance at victory. So I'm interested to see what's this thing that he figured out, because it's gonna be the key to defeating this dude. And that's why I say I hope it's nothing kind of bullshitty, because like I said, I do respect Oden and all that stuff, but a lot of people did not like how Luffy defeated Enel, because everybody was like, oh, it was a circumstance. People liked how he defeated Crocodile, and of course Rob Lucci, because Rob Lucci fight was just brawn, just balls to the wall, fist to fist. Who's gonna basically be the last man standing? That's how that fight went with Rob Lucci. But the kind of strategy fight, Luffy is not really a strategy guy, so I'm trying to think of how maybe a strategy thing he did. Maybe Doflamingo is another time he just beat him down. I think Crocodile maybe the only time he kind of figured out how to defeat the guy. I'm trying to think. I can't think of nobody else really where he had to use a strategy. So this is gonna be kind of like his first big time strategy against a character, besides the Crocodile fight. And a lot of people had a problem with the Crocodile fight too. And he lost a couple times to him. So this would be like his maybe, I think, second time really fighting Katakuri. But that's pretty much the chapter. And let me know what you guys think. How you guys think it's going to end? What do you guys think is the weak point or the thing that Luffy can exploit against Katakuri? Because they're probably so similar, and I think maybe Luffy could be alluding to a different form. Maybe he's talking about his awakening. It could be a whole lot of different things. But that's it for me. I'm gonna see you guys later. I'm gonna link my Twitch down below, because I'm gonna be doing some Super Mario Odyssey on that Twitch. So go ahead and check it out for me, please. And also throw a like on here, comment, subscribe, and also share the video, because it really helps the brother out. And that's it for me. See you guys later. Peace.